Hey guys, me Noah coming at you with another video. Um, Wait, no, I was actually on time with my uploads this week. We didn't miss one. That's crazy to think about. But without further ado, I'm here to give you a pure version of the Lair deck. I've been testing the deck for a while. I'm actually really proud of this list. Without further ado, I'm gonna go straight into it. You play 3 Lilith. In the pure version, you have to play 3. It's unfortunately a staple. It's really cool. You can do a bunch of virus plays. You contribute your opponent's cards doing it, and on top of that, it becomes 1K when you normal summon it, and it's a 2K body otherwise. So next, you play the 3 Field Spell Searcher, Arima. Card doesn't really do anything else except search the field spell. It's also really good for tributing your opponent's dark monsters in order to draw. Next, we play 3 of the boss monster. You have to play 3 of it. I've been testing 2. There are a lot of times where you just need to see the card, unfortunately. And you can special summon it from hand, so the card's really strong. Next, for monsters, we play the last card from the structure deck, Duke Shade. Duke Shade is essentially a kaiju. When you have Lair on board, he can get up to 2K realistically. And he's a full force virus target, which I'm no longer playing. For the rest of the one-ofs, I'm going to fly through these. 1 Tour Guide, 1 Scarm, Package, 1 Steam the Cloak for your Synchro plays, 1 Stygian Street Patrol, because Stygian Street Patrol allows you to special summon every other card in the deck engine so far. 1 Desrudo for the Dragon Ravine. I know this is a Trance Archfiend, but you probably should just play Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight's the better card. So let that be a piece of advice. And then the last monster is Dark Lord Zerato. Dark Lord Zerato is a really good card because it's a Raigeki, it's a 28 body, and you can tribute summon it once you control more than 4 dark types in your grave. So, with different names, I'm sorry. Now the best card in the deck, the reason why the deck is so strong, is Lair. Lair allows you to tribute using your opponent's cards and makes all cards on the field dark. Gives you tokens during the end phase. The deck just really doesn't work without Lair. In order to complement Lair also, we bring the 1 Dragon Ravine because Darkness Diablos is a dragon. So you can send it and you can send Desrudo. And then we play 1 Terraforming because you only need 1. The one problem I was running into when I was doing testing is without Lair, the deck really does just fold. It's strong, but it's not that strong. The plays just don't seem to work as much. Next, Triple Alert. I'm not really explaining it. It's an all dark deck. You should be playing Triple Alert. For the one-ofs, 1 Raigeki, 1 Reborn, 1 Foolish to send all of your setup cards essentially. 1 trade-in for the Darkness Diablos and Zerato, and 1 Upstart. Next, for traps, triple Mind Crush. Mind Crush is so strong because all of the virus cards allow you to see your opponent's hand. So you know what you're going to call. The game is very search-oriented now, and with Lilith, it allows you to set it directly from your deck. So you're going to get a Mind Crush and essentially a drastic drop-off for free a lot of the time. For the virus cards that you play 2 Deck Devi, 1 Eradicator, and 1 Grinning Grave. You play 1 Grinning Grave for all of the setup cards that your opponents use, 1 Eradicator Epidemic because getting rid of spells is really strong, and then you play 2 Deck Devi because a lot of rogue decks and a lot of setup decks require monsters with 1500 or less attack, and I felt like Deck Devi was just the best call. I was playing Full Force until recently. I just don't think it's working in the deck the way I want it to, which is unfortunate, but it's whatever. We're only playing 1 Mirror Force, Drowning Mirror Force. Drowning Mirror Force is the best Mirror Force. And last but not least, for the last 2 cards in the deck, we play double D-Barrier. And the reason why I'm not playing 3, other than the fact that I don't own a 3rd one, is you really don't need to because you're going to be setting it with Lilith, and a lot of the times you're going to be forcing your opponent to make a tough call. So rather than giving them room, just call Deep Barrier. Next, for the extra deck, we play 1 Master King Archfiend, 1 Underclock Taker, and 1 Space Insulator. These two are just generic links. Master King Archfiend is really important in this deck because it allows you to send... It allows you to send Stygian Street Patrol. And Stygian Street Patrol allows you to special summon Lilith, Arima, and allows you to essentially cycle through cards. Also, it's a link too, so... I don't really want to explain Underclock Taker and Space Insulator. They're just cards that do decent things. Next for Xyz, 1 Break Sword and 1 Baguska. You don't really need to make either of these. I chose Baguska over Tornado because you really don't need Tornado in this deck. Break Sword does the Tornado thing, and if you need to make Baguska, obviously you're behind, so... And then next for Synchros, because you play Desrudo, the 1 Black Rose and the 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon. And then for your last 2 Synchros, you play 1 Herald of Arclight because you can make it with Steam the Cloak. And Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend because you can use it to push for a game a lot of the time. If you own an Omega, obviously you can play an Omega, probably should. And then the 1 Torment token. James, you got anything to say? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if this video gets 15 likes, let's do 15, I will do a duel with this deck live on camera. And I'll see you later on in the week.